Guys, Mark Goldberg here from Mark Vlogs Watches with a quick word for your friend and mine, ArchieLuxury, Paul Pluta, AC3, Archibald Chesterfield III. You know, he invented the quick wristwatch check, and the rest of us on YouTube, well, we just stole it. Help keep Archie full-time on YouTube by liking this video, watching this video, tell your fuckhead friends, and make sure to subscribe to his Patreon. And now, ArchieLuxury.
Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing a paid review. This is paid review 9 OC17. Quick wristwatch check, and I'm wearing a Patek 5196 in yellow gold. Okay, this is for Douglas. Hi Archie, hope you're doing well. I did not buy the Rolex 41 Black Diamond. Instead, I would like to purchase a Sea Dweller 126600. Okie dokie. I want to ask whether you think it's worth purchasing this above retail. If so, how much would you pay? I want 1 or 2 watches. Please record a really entertaining, nasty, abusive video, Douglas. Okay, now he sent this, he wanted it up within 48 hours. That was about 3 weeks ago. So there we go, Douglas. Sorry about that, fucker. Okie dokie. So let's have a talk about this, man. This question here is really fucking vague, man. This is a very vague sort of question. It's sort of, how do I put this? This is pretty damn vague. So, the Rolex Sea Dweller, the Sea Dweller, we're talking about the 43mm. It has the red writing on the dial there. It's the reference 126600. 43mm. It actually came out after the Deep Sea. The Deep Sea was 44mm, a little bit big. Some people said the Deep Sea was a little bit big. The Sea Dweller was about right there. In my country, in Australia, the retail price from Rolex is 15,000 Aussie dollars. Okie dokie. So, okay, so let's have a bit of a think about this. Look, I would say each market segment is different. You haven't exactly told me terribly much. When you send these requests to me, it's always good to try and send me as much information so I can help you with your query there. Now, I gotta tell you, man, you haven't really told me, are you in the UK? You haven't really told me fucking much of anything. So that makes it really fucking hard to give advice here. But okay, at one stage you were looking at a 11660. That's the Rolex Deep Sea at Harrods. I think you kind of just keep looking. I don't know what you. Then you had there was a Rolex Datejust with diamond dial, 5% off. Look, I tell you honestly, man, what you got to do is fucking just decide on something you like. I personally think you've got to fucking just. What do I think of the Sea Dweller 43mm? I think it's a perfect watch. I think it's a great watch. No matter what I say to you, you're the sort of person who would come back as a nasty fuck, and it would never be right. Look, seriously, man. If you're a biggish guy, the 43mm is great. If you're a bit on the skinny side, I reckon the Rolex Sub No Date 40mm is probably. They're all very beautiful pieces. It's Rolex dive watches. Incredibly well engineered, well made pieces. Someone like you is probably going to buy this thing and flip it in a couple years time. You say, why did I do that? Look, honestly, Douglas, fuck me dead. You have to work this out yourself. I cannot If you want, you've got to stop dicking around. Be a man. Just buy something, okay? And keep the fucking thing. I think the Sea Dweller itself is pretty damn good. It's pretty. I think it's a great watch. It's a very cool watch. The bargain in the divers, to be completely honest with you, the bargain, what I think is the bargain in the divers, is the Deep Sea. That's the slightly bigger, the 44 mil. I think it's the bargain. They seem to be a little bit soft. The reason I say that is because they themselves, they considered it a little bit too big, but the reason I think they are so good such a good buying is because they are the biggest, meanest fucking Rolex that was ever produced. Now, to get what I would say to you, if you want to get a price guide, man, what you got to do is, this changes every fucking moment. I would jump on Chrono 24 and see what Rolex, just type in Rolex Sea Dweller 126600, it'll tell you a price spread of them. They are selling a bit over retail, yep, 10 to 20% over, but you've got to, what you've got to do is, man, you've got to find one in your market. You've got to find a good dealer who you feel comfortable dealing with. If you're in America, I'd highly recommend David SW. David SW. He's a really good dealer. You're in the UK. Sometimes the UK has horrible fucking VATs. That's taxes and shit like that. So sometimes you're best to find a dealer in your country. I think you're a bit of a fucking scatterbrain, okay? You fucking have no fucking idea what the fuck you were doing, okay? My advice to you, seriously, would be to find a bricks and mortar dealer, and you've got to narrow it down to, you're fucking all over the shop. You're all over the fucking shop. No idea what the fuck you were doing. I honestly think you've got to say to yourself, right, I'm going to buy either a Submariner, I want to buy a steel dive Rolex. And I think you go and find a good dealer you like. Don't go for the absolute fucking cheapest. You got to go for a dealer you trust and buy something, because you are all over the fucking shop, man. It's fucking ridiculous. You're asking about a Deep Sea, then you had a look at a Rolex Datejust 41, then you're looking at a seat. Fuck me dead, man. You're fucking all over the shop. Do you, let's ask a few key questions. One, do you have the money? Okay? Do you have the money? Okay? i.e., do you have savings in the bank, or do you have credit on a credit card you could use to buy this thing? Okay? Number two, would your lady friend, I'm assuming you have a lady friend, or maybe with your fucking indecisiveness you don't have a bitch, maybe, would she let you spend it? Because someone like you has probably got a real nagging bitch of a wife who won't let you do anything. And instead of being a real man and saying, I'm a henpecked pussy, no, you've got to justify it. No. Why would I spend that much on a Rolex? You've got to criticize it. Oh, I don't need a Rolex when I can have a, insert whatever cheap fucking 2,000 pound watch the bitch lets you buy. See, I know your type. There is no answer to you because you're a fucking idiot. That's the reason. You are a fucking idiot, okay? No watch is ever going to be perfect for you because, it's just you want reasons for it to fail. See, I know your type. You're what they call passive-aggressive beta soy. Yes, passive-aggressive beta soy. So he wants the reason. You just don't have the money for the Rolex. He doesn't have the money for the Rolex. Instead of being a man and saying, I really can't afford it, He needs to justify it in his head, you know. He probably goes for Man U in the football, you know. You can just tell these types, you know, football hooligans! Oi, fuckers! I know the type. See, you don't. You want an easy excuse to get out of doing the deal. Because if we had it all done, you just wouldn't do it because you're an indecisive cunt. See? So I think for you, you know, you've got to justify it. And, you know, I don't know whether it's indoors won't let you spend the money, or it's just that you're such a fucking whiner, such a fucking beta soy who doesn't have the money. Just be truthful and tell me the truth. I can work with you. If you said to me you can't afford the Rolex, I'd recommend you get a fucking Tudor Black Bay. That's what I would say, man. But you're pretending to be a big dick. The only fucking thing you are is a fucking idiot. You're a fucking moron. That's what you are. Fuck me dead. I can see this a mile away. You don't want an excuse to buy it. You want an excuse not to buy it because you're a fucking loser. That's the truth, man. I can see it a fucking mile away. Okay, guys, that's been the paid review. Guys, remember, like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends who don't quite have enough money. Remember, guys, man cannot survive on Google Ads alone. I need your support. Paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. Okay, fuckeroonies. Like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends.
Oh. Hey Archie Luxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.
David SW. David SW. David SW. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice. David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have for a long time been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. David SW. David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David SW. David SW, David SW. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David SW. David SW. David SW. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David SW. David SW. David SW. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David SW. David SW, the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right, the greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David SW. He even does things like FP Journe. David SW, David SW, David SW. That's right, if you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David SW, David SW, David SW. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David SW. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel. Thanks for the well wishes, guys. They've really been, I really got so many nice little emails. That really, it's really cool to receive. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.